Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are ready to rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Asian battle as WNV take on Korea. China takes on Korea, and WNV take on Hacker. There you go, I'll get there in the end. And I'm joined by Smeagol. My name is Tosspot, and we have ourselves a best out of 3 World Cyber Games last 16 stage match that has the writing on the wall of a sensational and unforgettable tournament.
Yeah, we're going to follow right now, Stu, as we jump right into the game. WNV starting out on the terrorist side of DE Train, and we'll see what they decide to do on their pistol round. Looks like they're sending 3-4 Ivy Alley direction. They're spotting that way. Here you can see Jungle, 100 HP, full HP, making his way slowly towards it. Looks like we have some WNV members spotting down that Ivy Alley, all Glocks in all hands. So WNV, definitely a favorite team to win this tournament toss. And, I think this is going to be a great matchup between two Asian teams. Faced off, this is a rematch of the WEG Season 3 Finals, and this is going to be a great matchup. Hacker was able to take a map against WNV in that match, but this match, we're going to have to see. This is best 2 out of 3, but we are starting out on DE Train, and here we go. Rushing out Ivy Alley is WNV. Let's take a look at what they're able to do. Back by the back of the bottom train is Termy. He goes down at the hands of Jungle. Jungle, the #1 player, no doubt, from WNV, getting the first frag. And how fitting was that? As he drops the bomb, can he pick it up? Yes, he can. Luckily did not drop it underneath the train. That was almost the first one in their toss, but he, coming out of CP spawn, takes the headshot, USP headshot onto Jungle. Looks like we have Bale with some more frags. Looks like he now going for the defuse. Can he get it? Bale and Solo with 2 big frags, and looks like WNV has all but been wiped out. No, they won't get it, as that key is just too little, too late for WNV, as Hackerpk takes the pistol round in what could be a shocking game. Tosspot.
Yeah, nice start there from WNV. Very objective focus. Get that bomb down, then defend. But equally, the Korean side, they were straight to it. Straight to that bomb. They put the defuse on. They knew they had the numbers, and they were just, we're going to go and get that defuse at all costs. And that left Aki in no man's land as he was sat around, trying to get into that bomb site, but already most of the defuse had been done, and in the end it was just a formality of finishing the job. WMV now must pick themselves up, regroup. They are obviously at a financial disadvantage from that last round, which is going to leave them without real weapons as they make their way slowly forward. Aki is going to lead the assault as he edges his way forward as he goes towards this 20-yard B area. It's going to be Ryu and Solo who open things up, a frag apiece, as now we spy Solo coming up with another one. Ryu's going to pick up 1, and Solo will complete the route, completing his hat-trick as well. Hacker with a 5-man rampage, and that'll be job done. 5 men down without reply.
All right, nicely done by Hackerpk as WNV came in. Total, utter, and sheer domination by Hackerpk. So we'll see what Hackerpk is able to do for the rest of this round. But I want to say so far, Toss, that Hackerpk has really done a great job. I mean, this is a really tough team in the form of WNV. It's a tough team to beat. They've got a lot of really good aim. They've got great strats. They've got good teamwork, and they've got good communications. So we'll have to see what goes down here in the next few rounds. Toss, what have your thoughts been so far?
My thoughts have been that, we do have teams with reputations out there that are going to cause absolute massive situations. However, I have also thought that I should not be allowed to ever operate a computer, as I managed to break Counter-Strike in an attempt to make the light brighter. So I'll tell you what, Jeff, whilst I get us reconnected, why don't you tell us what we can look forward to, and who are the men to look out to from these two teams? Well,
it's really important to keep an eye on Jungle from Team WNV. Jungle is really touted as one of the best players in Counter-Strike at this point in time, Toss, and it's important to keep an eye on him because he's so good, because he can be the difference between a victory and a loss for WNV. WNV haven't been able to perform so well outside of China a lot of the time, and people were saying many times that WNV can't do what they do outside of China. So we're going to keep an eye on this tournament and see whether WNV can produce a victory for us at this tournament here today and in the next days. Mostly today, and put themselves in the finals against a good team tomorrow when the finals will happen. So we are going to be in HLTV Bugs, but it looks like we have Aki playing. The bomb has been planted in the inside upper bomb site. The bomb may go off, but WNV peeking out at the last second, and WNV buying buying on the save round, something they've been criticized for, buying on, doing a critical buy situations, deciding to buy early on in the round, and this time it paid off for them. ESWC may have been a different story, Toss, but tell us what your experiences are with WNV and gun rounds.
Well, yeah, ESWC is the right example here. Before ESWC, I can remember reading an interview with, I believe, Jungle, where he said, we're going to change up the way people think about finances in Counter-Strike. We got a revolutionary new system that's going to, do this, that, and the other. Well, it didn't do what they expected it to do at ESWC. They went down easily. And then, they've kept faith with it. As you saw there, they still partially thought when really the sensible thing was to wait one more round. They picked up that round, and they forced Hacker onto the back foot now. And you can see the reaction that has. If you can surprise your opponents with a buy that they're just not expecting and come all guns blazing in, then you can pick up a round. And now they forced Hacker into this safe situation and have picked up some early frags. We look on the scoreboard. WNV, though, have actually lost 3 straight men with only 2 left up. So Hacker on a save this time, reversing that role, reversing the whole situation, and saying, you know what, you may just have had weapons, but we're going to nullify the effect that you just had instantly by picking up a crazy round. So WMV with Alex and Sakula are going to have to come up with something big here. 2 on 5. And Jeff, I can't see how they're going to pull this one off.
All right, looks like Alex going to bring things back with the AK-47 dropping solo following Alex here. He is in the apartments, spots a member peeking around by the other corner, and he's going to watch this through this box, peeking out around the corner of the box. He sees Ryu with the USP to the dome, and Sakula now watching his flank, turning up the stairs. He knows Ryu's about to come up on him here in just a second. He knows where the bomb is down. He should spam that box. He's going to nade around the corner, and here he comes, peeking that corner, getting ready to throw this grenade down. There he goes, laying it down. He takes out Ryu, picks up that bomb, heading back towards terrorist spawn. There could be another flanker here from Hackerpk. Looks like there's only 3 members left alive for Hackerpk, and the time will run out as Sakula saves his weapon. WNV losing that round after winning their eco round, and it looks like we are all squared away. Everybody should be able to buy this round, and it's just as if WNV never bought in that eco.
Yeah, indeed, and it really did change things around there. WNV, the equalization effect has come in. I'm not actually sure whether they have bought on this round. Looking at a key now as he sits in spawn, slows things down. The Hacker side certainly will have bought after picking up that as they grenade in towards the exit of that, or as the entry of that open train yard. He is going to make his way forward. Nothing moving just there as the Hacker side slow things down all the way. Now as we look around, Alex is still just sat in spawn as he's being grenaded. I wonder whether there'll be, I'll be honest, Jeff, I'm a little confused as to what's going on with WNV at the moment, as some of them do appear to be moving a touch abnormally. However, we'll see as they make their way forward towards this ladder. WMV waiting still in spawn. So Sakula's made a big advance, but the rest of their team playing this one up. And what am I missing here, Jeff?
You know what, Toss? I'm as much in the dark as you are. It looked like we had 2 members of WNV hanging out near terrorist spawn. Alex is still there. Looking at the stairs, it looks as if he's AFK. And this is very interesting. This could definitely negatively affect WNV. They're definitely way into the round right now, maybe deciding whether he could buy or not. But the time is up to make that decision, and it looks like we're going to see an inside bomb site commitment here from WNV. Ryu elsewhere on the map, taking down Sakula, right in the inside upper rail. And right now, here we go, as WNV make an entrance into that inside bomb site right now. Whether they get the plant or not, we will see, as it looks like we have Biggin making his way down, punching in that code, getting that bomb planted, but fail with the AK-47. Ryu laying down the off fire. Ryu with another off kill, and that will be the final frag as Ryu and Bale really stepping it up so far in this match for Hackerpk. The score will be 4-1, and Hackerpk continues to beat WNV.
Yeah, things very, very strange coming in from WNV there. I was, bemused as to what they came out with there. Just sitting Alex back in spawn. They actually did some damage to Alex themselves, and I'm a little bit mystified as to what happened there. A little bit maybe miscommunication. But look at the problem it's caused WNV. For the 2nd straight round, they're now having to save. This is the issue that many people have raised about them. Alex actually does have himself an AK, but It's the issue that many of them are raped and they're not actually saving at all, so I'm just an idiot. However, as they pull themselves back, they're not committing, they're slowing things down. Sakula's left with just a Galil. Jungle opens things up, AWP, as he is known, with that frag onto Bale, and he's going to make his way slowly forward as we have Sakula just waiting at the end of the Ivy walkway. He's got nothing moving, though, as he sees a whole load of bullets coming back, and he decides against it. He's going to regroup up, wait on it. Aki has made his way towards the red ladder and is about to drop down. And WMV look like they're about to mount a two-pronged assault as we look around for the remnants of that. Hacker have lined up Ryu, but Jungle's already opened things up with a fragging on one of those Hacker players and is going to make his way forward. Hacker now will just slow things down. Nothing moving inside that Ivy walkway for Solo to connect onto just yet. Alex is going to reverse around and make his way up towards that red ladder. Whether he drops down, yes, they are now going to make that commitment, and it does look like they're going to go towards the bomb site. Alex opens things up, goes on forward, dropped by He. That's the bomb carrier as well. We'll look for He. He's got 1 and 2. Termy's opened up on the big one as well, and as Termy comes through, he's down Jungle, and it's all on Sakula with that Galil, and he's been down by Termy. Termy picking up a hat-trick. WMV going down 5-1 right now.
Yeah, this is CT side of DE Train. It's important to remember this is a CT-sided map. Hacker getting the advantage, though. Right now, they've got WNV's number. Hackerpk is really just playing their own game here. They're getting the frags that they need to get, and that means that Hackerpk is up 5-1. We got about 5,000 spectators here, Toss. This is a big match. Everybody seems to know it over the internet, and I hope you guys here understand the intensity between these teams. As I mentioned earlier, they both were in the finals of WEG Season 3. It was a great matchup. Hackerpk, though, now inside rush from WNV on the save. Solo and Ryu tearing them apart with the USP. Solo with a 4-frag round. Beautiful play by Hackerpk as WNV tried to come down that staircase. Team Hackerpk pushing up that ramp, able to wipe out several members there, Toss.
Yeah, brilliant play there. They just pushed up, they sandwiched them. They didn't leave Solo to go solo. They had a two-pronged assault and picked up all 5 frags pretty quickly. M4s versus USPs. Oh, Glocks, it was not too formidable of an offense from WNV, and they got massacred. 6-1 down now, as WNV have got to be thinking about where they're going to pick up this next round from, because thus far they are they're lacking in creativity. But the biggest point is they're lacking in access to the bomb sites. That's the biggest part of the game. Get into that bomb site, and they cannot thus far. We've had 2 plants out of 7 attempts. As Hacker have opened things up with 2 frags. Solo picks up 1. Big Gun has replied with his own. But as Hacker look around, Bale can't find himself anything. We have Big Gun just making his way forward after picking up that AK frag just a moment ago. He's stuck inside the white hallway, and still nothing moving for WNV inside that area that they're looking for. Remember, also, this is a best-of-3 match. For the past couple of days, we've been seeing just 1-map matches. Now we're in a best-of-3. So, if Train isn't their map for WNV, then they can regroup and come back in the next game. Jungle sat himself back, and I'm wondering, whether WNV are going to commit. Sakula's open up onto He, taking that frag down, and Hacker will lose themselves a man. We look around. Termy's going to drop himself back and think, I'm going to guard this middle area right now. Looking around, he spies himself a leg. He's going to get himself ahead, and he's going to finish it all off. Termy's picked up another one. Bale's picked up another one on the other side. It's Jungle that goes down. And now it's all on Sakula. 3 points of health. I'd just run the hell home. He's got 5 seconds to stay alive. He's going to get himself a frag. Nice headshot onto Termy. He's got 0 seconds on the board. Target has been saved, and he'll get out of there with his weapon. No! Bale will come from the backside, and WMV will pay the price. 7-1, and they are in trouble, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm going to go out a little bit on a limb here, Stu, and welcome the Flames on all the forums to say that WNV is just straight up playing poorly right now. WNV is getting dominated. 7-1 is the score. They haven't been able to string rounds together. They only won 1 round so far. Now they're forced to save again, and the money system is just owning them right now. And I'm going to explain a little bit about that in a minute, or Toss will in just a second. But WNV's communication skills are not good. They're trying to work strats on this train map. This map is very hard on the T side. It looks like we had some nice frags, though. I'll get back to what I'm saying here in just a second. WNV taken down to Bale and Ryu bringing things back. It looks like we have Aki outside, going to make his way up onto the far 5 train, hopping up onto that ladder. He's going to hide there for a second, down to 58 HP. Oh, Solo coming out of that ladder room, finishing him off. And that's going to be the round in favor of Hackerpk as they pick up another. But that was just an eco round in favor of Hackerpk. WNV going down. But back to what I was talking about, Toss. I wanted to say that Team WNV just playing poorly. This is a very hard map to play on the terrorist side. You have to be very organized. The inside bomb site is hard to hit. You have 2 entrances to that inside bomb site, but they're very close entrances. They're very easy to lock down by the counter-terrorists. The outside bomb site, on the other hand, has too many entrances. There's so many entrances to the outside bomb site. There's the ladder room, there's the middle, and there's the Ivy Alley. You could come out all of those. You could go into the inside bomb site and then come to the outside bomb site. But WNV is just not appearing to be organized enough as they save again. Toss, why don't you bring us in on the action?
Well, Aki's going to make this assault forward, and maybe they are going to run straight down the middle and turn left. Aki looks like he's going to cover any rotation. Push comes in. Ryu HG. There's Ryu open up with the AWP. Solo 1-2. Nicely done. And the last man standing for WMV is Alex, but not for long. Bale comes in, and that's another clean sweep. And let's just take a look at this scoreboard, because it's not pleasant reading if you're a WNV fan. Alex, 1 for 10. Jungle, 3. Aki, 3. Then you have Sakula and Biggin on 6s, but that's just nowhere near enough. Look at the Hacker side. They're led by Ryu and Solo up on 13. They're doubling what their opponents are putting on them. They really are, clean sweeping this one away. 9-1 the score. You mentioned that it's a biased map, and I agree there wholeheartedly, but either way, you still should be at least getting on the scoreboard.
Oh, of course. But right now we are in what looks like a gun round for WNV. Here you can see Alex dropping down the ladder room. Solo waiting for him there. Nice frag by Solo. And it looks like WNV whittled down to only 3 members. Sakula going to be here in the back of the inside upper area. Now making his way up that staircase into the apartments here. He's going to make his way slowly. Got that AK-47 in hand. Termi elsewhere taking out Jungle. Last 2 members of WNV coming down the ladder now. We saw Solo, I believe, just around the corner here just a few rounds or a few seconds ago in this round. And here we go as he's going to be under the train. Solo going down at the hands of Big and Sakula taking out 1. They're going to take down 2 outside, and it looks like they're going to change up their strat. Watch for the flank coming in. They may decide to head to that inside bomb site. Here comes he. He's going to flank around from terrorist spawn. Bale going to be outside for Hackerpk. Let's see elsewhere on the map. He with that flank from into middle coming up behind Biggin. That's going to be a big frag as Sakula is the last man standing now for WNV. He's going to hop up onto the Pop Dog train, making his way over. He spots one in middle. That's Bale. The headshot from the M4A1, and that will make the score 10-1 in favor of Hackerpk, who are just straight dominating.
Yes, they are, and well, WMV are going to need themselves this second map, because if we really were going in a situation where, it's one map and that's GG, well, I'll tell you what, WMV will be close to going home right now. But they have a best-of-3 scenario. They can come back. Let's not get, overly excited about this, but what I am excited about is the way that the Koreans are just really not needing any assistance whatsoever in dispatching of these WMV players. They're massacring them, and now WMV will run in 1 by 1. He's going to open things up. Big Gun comes up with another, and we're down to a 4-on-4. Termi looking for some action as he's seen that smoke's covered them up, and now Bale is thinking, have they already gone past? Oh, where the heck are they? We look for Big Gun. He's there. There's Ryu. AWP. Jungle shot down, and Ryu's going to make his way forward. Not for long. He comes up with another one. And now it's Sakula that's going to be making his way forward. Ryu's open up with 2 AWP frags, and Sakula's left in 2 minds. I generally think he's very scared. Oh, Sakula with a sensational double AK headshot. Ryu and Bale massacred down, and Sakula's picked up that bomb, and with 60 points of health left, he's going to rotate through CT spawn and put it in. And I'll tell you what, right when you needed some inspiration, WNV got some. Sakula's going to go in now, in towards the intersection. As he looks around, Solo will come up big and put in that headshot. But Sakula with an absolutely sensational double AK headshot that I won't be forgetting anytime soon.
Yeah, WNV just looks so just spread out in this map, Stu, and they just look so disorganized and so disoriented. I'm not being able to see the overview right now. We're having a Steam update problem on the other computer, so my apologies for you guys, but I will be doing some better analysis of the counter-terrorist side. It's hard to see without the overview, so I can't really tell you how Team Hacker is rotating and how they're playing, but really right now it just seems like they're out-fragging WNV as Bale with the hat-trick M4A1 headshots in the ladder room. There's the 4th. Can he get the ace? Alex is inside. He's going to be the last man standing. Bale taking out the other 4 members of WNV, and it looks like we're going to have Alex making his way back towards counter-terrorist spawn now. He's in the CT spawn, coming back around by the bomb train, making his way up the ramp here. He's may run into some CTs here in just a moment, crouching down to try and hide away. He's trying to peek this corner and wait to see if there's any CTs going to come around. Watching over down towards the pop dog train. He moves around towards the back of the 5, going to make his way up. He spots one up on top of the 5 train, but Solo is there too fast on the draw. Although it seemed as if Solo waited a split second too long, Alex got a headshot in on with a Glock, but Solo was able to finish him off nice and easy. The score will be 12-1.
12-1, ladies and gents. That is how dominant Hacker have been. They've dropped just one round this half, and that has seen the Chinese side, WNV, who many have thought to be a big challenger to the world's greats, really in trouble, really in a great world of hurt here, because they're sitting now with a situation where they're going to need that second map, and if they don't get it, if it goes against them, then they're in big trouble. They make their way forward. Alex is going to launch himself forward. Sakula opens up, picking up one. Bale returns fire, and that'll be an M4 headshot onto Biggin. Jungle now on the prowl, looking for one. He connects. There's Sakula, other side of the map, downing Ryo as he charges on in through CT spawn. Looking around Solo now, bomb planted. Jungle opens up on a Termi, and now it's all on Solo. He's going to have to go Solo, making his way slowly forward. Sakula picks up the frag, and while WNV pick up a round and a round of applause from at least one guy in the audience, and 12-2, last round of the half, Hacker are, very happy right now.
Yeah, look at all those pistols those guys are dropping over there in the middle of the bomb site. In the middle of spawn. Hacker's got plenty of money to spend, and this is the final round, as WNV will try and claim it for themselves. They got plenty of money now. They won that last round. Actually, they may not have enough money to buy guns, some of them, because they had been losing so many rounds in a row, then they won a round. So they may not have enough money to buy guns for all of them, but it looks like at least a couple of them do have AK-47s as they get ready to head into the inside bomb site. And I gotta say, Toss, that last round was classic WNV. Boom, hit that rail, hit that Ivy Alley, throw those flashbangs out, and go, and use your aim, and just rely on your aim. That's classic WNV, and that's why it worked for them. That's what they're good at. This one by one stuff, this I'm not sure what I'm doing stuff, just not working for them at this moment. Ryu opening things up with the off, lighting it up, takes down a second one. That's going to be Alex going down, and here we go as WNV heads to the inside bomb site. Ryu tossing out some grenades from inside upper. It looks like Jungle trying to train his op up there to see if he can get that frag. He's going to whip that off. Oh, he gets one rotating out of Z-Halls. He takes out a second. No scope. That was Bale going down, but he can't get the third. And Hackerpk will claim the final round in the first half, making the score a dominant 13-2. Toss, any final thoughts?
Well, the players are saying good half on the game server. I really don't think that was a good half. I think that was one-sided massacre, and I'll tell you what, it was murder. It was awful. WMV will be looking around thinking, what the hell did we do wrong? Why the hell did we bother coming here if we're going to play like that? They're going to have to pick things up in the second half. They're going to have to pick things up in the next maps, and we'll see whether they can do that. Realistically, if they come back into this, then I think it's going to be a miracle. We're going to go straight live into this one, and this half is going to be over pretty quickly, I would imagine. A pissed around victory for the Hacker side, and it's GG. So we'll see. We're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
All right, guys, this is going to be the second half of what could be a very quick game if Hackerpk takes this pistol round toss, and we're going to see what WNB can do. Of course, they have the advantage in the CT pistol round with the USP. It's definitely a better gun than the Glock. It's going to be interesting to see what Hackerpk does. Looks like they're setting up for an inside rush here in just a second. Looks like we have 2 members, at least 3, 4, 5 members of Hackerpk taking some grenade spam. He down to 73 HP. Oh, and it looks like Jungle peeking the corner. Biggin can take down 2.
As Biggin's got his second frag, that Bale's gone down. He's going to make his way back. He's dropped down that red ladder and is in a whole world of trouble. WNV now look like they may pick this one up because Termi's in trouble as well. He's backed away through the smoke. Hacker still have 2, possibly, 3 members up, and they're going to make their way back. They've returned fire, and they've got 1 man down. So it's a 4-on-3 in favor of the Chinese WNV side, who need this round to save this map. It's a whole world of trouble for them as Termi's now going to switch over that bomb. He only has 14 points of health as they will make make entry. Grenade comes in from Aki, and the shot comes through as well. Ryu going down. Last man standing for Hacker is he, and he is in a whole world of trouble. He's going to make his way through to the right-hand side, and now we'll go up to the top of the closed bomb site. Looking around to the right-hand side now, exchanging long-range fire with just one player in the lead. Big Un that picks it up, completes his own hat-trick, and that will be that. Hacker pick up WMV pick up their third round in this game, and they save face, because without that round, they were in big trouble of losing this map. And now, Jeff, do you believe in the Easter Bunny and Father Christmas and all those good things that might just make a WMV comeback possible?
No, Toss, I don't see it happening right now. It is just too late in the ballgame for Team WNV to pick up this match. They're already 12 rounds deep. They're already behind by, I believe, 9 or 10 rounds here. So looks like just straight domination is Hackerpk on the save. But as I was saying, Toss, I don't think that WNV really has a chance unless they really start playing their game, unless they really try and show that this really is a counter-terrorist-sided map, and they start playing a lot better on CT side. I know they've got the aim. They just didn't put it all together on the terrorist side. Maybe they can somehow do it on the CT side.
I'm a little upset that you don't believe in the Easter Bunny, Jeff, but I'll forgive you.
I do believe in the Easter Bunny. Just not WNV coming back in this match.
Well, we're going to make our way forward from Hackerpk's view now. It's Aki controls Ryu and Solo and he and Terming, and they're all down. Alex with a sensational opening there. Did he get all 5? I'm not quite sure. He did not. Aki got that first frag, but he got 4 of them, and I'll give him credit for that. It's brilliant stuff. But now Hacker have a buy round. Now Hacker have the guns. Now can they cause this Chinese team problems? Well, Jeff, why don't you take us away and see if Hacker can really take us 1 point away from match point?
All right, well, we'll see if Hacker can win this important first gun round. Hacker will want to bring it back here, end the game early. This is a huge match, ladies and gentlemen. WNV, the Chinese team, falling behind massively to the Korean upstarts, if you will, Hackerpk. They always come out and always are surprising. So I guess maybe you couldn't call them upstarts anymore. But WNV calling the shots this round, getting the frags, and a massive round for WNV as Hackerpk trying to take that outside bomb site. It just didn't happen, and I believe Hackerpk will be forced to save as WNV starts winding down those rounds towards their comeback. They're closing in.
Well, you know what? If you're new to Counter-Strike, the way it works is that some maps have biases. So it's like playing a game of football, and for the first half, you're running uphill. For the second half, you get the easy job of running downhill. And that is exactly what you're seeing. If you're wondering why WMV have just picked up 4 straight rounds in a row, and yet they could only pick up 2 in the first half, it's because they're on a side that now favors them. Now, Hacker have got to utilize that. They need to pick up 2 rounds to take us to match point, and then 1 to win it. And they've started this one off well. Terming with a nice little double frag. There's Jungle, and Alex, though, leveling things up. Jungle with an AWP, massacring Hacker. But Ryu will show him how it's done with that AK-47. Makes his way around the corner looking for some loving, but he can't find some from Alex. And now Bale is looking for Alex on the top of that train. It's not moving, and Alex is going to double himself back and just sit himself down as Big Un is going to go in there as well. And Bale now is the last man standing. It's a 1-on-2 situation. Bale has the bomb, and he's going to make his way around through the white corridors, looking down those stairs. And I think it's already been called. Yes, Alex thinks, hey, if he's not here, there's only one other place he can be, and he's looking himself around towards this closed bomb site, and Big Un is going to sit himself down at the open one, and Hacker now with Bale making an entry in towards that closed bomb site. He's edging himself towards Alex's position now as well, and he's going to drop himself down that ladder any second now, and away he goes, looking down to the right-hand side, can't quite find himself an opponent, going to connect open, and yes, he will get the frag onto Alex, 1-on-1, in goes Bale to put that bomb down, here comes Big Un now, grenade comes across, as Big Un will spy himself, just a shadow of his opponent, going to make his way forward, he spies him, he's got the head, he can't line up the headshot, Bale with the headshot from Hacker, will take us to 14, and I'll tell you what, Big Un will be kicking himself that he didn't pick up that frag.
Yeah, I really got to comment on that, Toss. Big Un missing out on a huge frag. The head looked huge on our screens, at least. You could see that head glaring over the top of the bomb train like I've never seen before. And Hackerpk able to pull out the round. Bale with the clutch, taking down a few, and that was big. Bale pulling off that 2 versus 1. Hackerpk taking it to 13 rounds. Now they are only 3 rounds away from a victory against WNV. And you know what? I have to make another statement here, Toss. I take back what I said. WNV can come back here. They can come back because they've won a few rounds, I think. Now that they've won these few rounds, and I've seen that their skill, even though they weren't very organized on the T side, I know that their skill translates into the CT side, which is very communication-oriented as well, but a little bit more individual skill as well to boot. So we'll see right now, WNV got their setups down for CT side, and here we go, as it looks like Hackerpk peeking out Ivy Alley right now. Ryu backing off to watch middle. He's going to look back towards the Ivy Alley, make sure nobody's flanking. Here we go, spotting one at the Ivy Alley. Bale with the shot onto Sakula, using that beautiful head stack there. And Bale was not, Sakula not able to see it as Alex tosses a flashbang down and rotates over. Here comes the rotation out of the Z Halls as well. Looking at the overview, we can see we have 3 members of Team Hackerpk moving down the white halls right now versus 4 members of WNV. Can they close this win out? Oh, WNV with 2 big frags is Jungle. Bale and Termi both go down in the white halls. And there we go. The last man standing will be Ryu. Whether he can do it, we'll have to see. He's in that middle area. Aki going to be up in the sniper tower. Alex going to be playing outside. Jungle playing in those white halls. And Biggin is the last member playing inside. The bomb is down in those white halls. Jungle coming down the stairs, takes out Ryu, and WNV slowly but surely and step by step is climbing back into this match. Stu?
Jeff's affirmed his belief in the Easter Bunny. You can never question my belief in the Easter Bunny. And now Hacker really must be thinking, whoa. We had a great first half, but now has it all fallen away? Have WMV got themselves sat down, ready, they're connected to the server, are they now really connected with one another and ready to push on and make this victory happen? Well, Hacker right now having a group huddle outside this main entrance. They're going to go hut, 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 and in a moment they're going to go as they will wait out and see if they can pick anyone from WMV making a movement. I don't think WMV will be that stupid as Aki's going to sit himself forward and Hacker now will continue just to sit themselves outside this alleyway, and any second now will begin to make their entry. They've 5 players here, maybe only just the 4 now. I think he is just taking a peek inside the white walkway behind us as he is now going to go on forward. It's 5-1 the score in the second half as he's going to go slowly back. He's waiting inside this wall. Nothing continues to move. And, well, WNV are going to be wondering what's going on. But right now, they're positioned in 5 separate places, 2 in the other bomb site. But here we go. He's going to make his move from Hacker, and they'll charge on in towards this open site. Aki with 1, Sakula with another. We follow. He gets massacred down. Termi launching himself through the skies. But Aki picks him down, and WNV pick themselves up their 6th round out of 7 in this second half. And that makes the score, Jeff, I believe, some 13 to... it was 13-2 in the first half, and now that makes it 14-8 in the second half, and only 6 rounds separate these 2 teams, and that gap is getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah, WNV needs to win out to win. Hackerpk is on tie point. If they win any rounds, they will tie the match. The score is 14-8. Right now, Hackerpk still on a Deagle save, so they are just saying, hey, we got plenty of time. Let's slow it down. Let's save up our money so we can buy full weapons and full armor, and then we'll worry about the match when we get back to that point. But here we go, inside rush, WNV locking down that inside bomb site. Sakula, Jungle, and Biggin all over it. Termi, Solo, and he all go down, and Hackerpk will lose the round, and that will make the score 14-9 as WNV continues to close the gap. Toss.
Hacker now on a bye round. You'll notice in the past 2 rounds they've been saving their weapons. Looking at the scoreboard here for you guys. 12-1 Alex in the second half. Alex was a mere spectator in the first half. Now he's really opened things up. Jungle and Aki also picking things up big for them. Look at Solo without a frag in 8 rounds. We make our way forward though. He opens things up. 1-1 as Aki comes on the other side. Termi goes down. He now waiting on the other side of this train. It's going to be Ryu to make entry in towards the train yard itself. Looking around. No one there for him. He's going to make his way back. Bale shooting through the wall. Hoping there's someone on that other side. I don't think so. Solo is going to edge his way forward through the white hallways as Alex looks in towards the Z hallways, and there is nothing moving as WMV are going to rotate that bomb to the other side, and Alex is going to be called into action. Sakula and Aki picking up a frag, a beast, Bale and Ryu both going down, and now it's all on he and Solo. He's going to make his way slowly forward. He spies himself just a silhouette as the grenade bounces forward. He's going to sit himself down right outside. Alex drops Solo, and now it's all on he, and Jungle finishes off the round. That's 8-1 in the second half, and WMV are nothing short of sensational.
WNV are really dominating right now. They're showing how they can dominate this counter-terrorist side. This may not have been their map on the T side. They may not have been very prepared, but on this counter-terrorist side, they are rocking, Stu. And that was a gun round for WNV, I believe. And this round, they were going to go for a partial buy, or excuse me, that was a gun round for Hackerpk. And this round, it looked like they went for a partial buy, so maybe they decided, hey, let's just go for the buy. I think it probably may be a bad decision to go with that Galil instead of an AK-47 to wait one more extra round. You're really not doing yourself any harm. You're only 2 rounds away from victory right now if you're Hackerpk. So they still could very easily pull off this win. WNV is still on the comeback train. But here comes Biggin and Jungle outside. Jungle with 2 big frags. That's going to leave just Ryu out by the Ivy Alley, and Aki coming from the 6 train, gonna finish off Ryu. That's gonna make the score 10-14, and WNV is climbing the ladder right now, Toss.
Yeah, sorry to correct you there, but it's actually 11-14
Excuse me.
as they pick up that round. So now there's just 3 between the two teams. A 13-2 first half score, and now in the blink of an eye, we've opened up a 9-1 gap in the second half. So just a handful of rounds between these two teams now. 3 rounds. And I agree with your point that you made. If you only need to pick up 2 rounds, they're going to get raged as they push in big on 1, 2, 3, and Jungle with the other 2. And that'll be that, as that save round gets ended very, very quickly. But I agree with your statement in that previous round, Jeff. Make the rounds count. Wait till you have the right money and the armor to make each and every round count. Lose the ones that you know you're going to lose. Don't just waste them. And now, maybe Hacker can open things up, because they should be able to buy this round.
All right, taking a look at Hacker's gun round. This is their first gun round in a couple of rounds, their first full buy. They should have full armor and weapons now, and we're going to follow to see what they decide to do. Looks like they're sending 3 out the ladder room quick. Sakula and Alex going to be there to meet them. He's going to drop Sakula. Can they take out Alex? Termi finishes him off. Can Hackerpk tie this up right now? Ryu with a huge frag onto Aki, all the way over by the 6 train, and Ryu will make his way to cover that bomb train, as Jungle and Biggin are the last 2 members left alive for WNV. Here comes WNV rotating up out of counter-terrorist spawn. Now the bomb's going to get planted by the bomb train. Ryu takes out Jungle. Biggin going to be the last man standing for WNV. He's in a 1 versus 4. Can he do it? He just saw one of the members over to his left, but he didn't know. There he sees Solo. Takes down Solo. Can he get more frags? He spams the train a bit. The bomb has been planted. Will Biggin have enough time to kill 3 members and defuse this bomb? I heavily doubt that he will be able to, and I think that Hackerpk will be claiming the tie at the end of this round. A tie or possibly the victory. And there we go, as he gets the final frag onto Biggin, making the score 15-11, as Hackerpk closes in on what could be a victory, or for WNV wins out the remaining 3 rounds, a tie, and send into overtime for the first map of Hackerpk versus WNV.
Yeah, WNV now just need to keep their head straight. Just don't let that scoreboard get in the way. Play the way you have done in 10 rounds, and just keep it sensible. Just play 3 rounds of Counter-Strike. That's all you got to do. Focus everything on these next 3 rounds, and don't worry about the scoreboard, and the job should take care of itself. But we'll see. 10-2 the score right now as the shots come forward. Hackerpk, obviously having won that last round, and with 3 men to spare, have certainly got themselves guns and armor in hand as they are ready to make their shot onto WNV. We look around. Alex is just looking inside the middle area of that train yard. Nothing moving. Solo's pushed forward for Hacker down the white walkways. But he, Bale, and Termi have that bomb and haven't quite made their mind up as to where they're going to go. Now they look like they're going to make a push in towards this open train yard. And as they look around, it's he that's going to launch the first grenades. Solo coming in, Jungle going down, and Hacker make their entry as PK will charge on forward. He looks around to the right-hand side. Bale connects onto Aki. This could be it for Hackerpk. They make their way forward. He underneath that train. He has the bomb. He's going to make his way in front of the bomb train itself any second now. He's got one on the back to deal with, though, as he backs himself away. Sakula connects onto he. Termi drops down. Looking around to the right-hand side. Biggin comes forward. Ryu goes down. Termi now with just 3 players left to help him. It's a 3-on-3. Sakula comes up big with the 1-2. There's Solo back on Sakula, and it's all on Solo now. Can he go Han Solo style? No! Biggin picks up another massive frag, and WNV save themselves and save their chances of winning this map against all odds.
Yeah, Hackerpk just rushing outside. It was a very quick rush. They made their way outside. They were able to get a few entry frags, but then WNV bringing it back with their fragging power. I mean, that's what WNV is known for. 15-12 is the score, I believe. No, 15-13 is the score now in favor of Hackerpk. So we are closing in on the final 2 rounds of this match, and we will see who is able to claim victory right now. Hackerpk with guns. He opening things up with the frag onto Alex. Sakula bringing it back. He drops Ryu. Here we go as Hackerpk pressing down towards the Ivy Alley. Sakula gets one more frag. Biggin comes up with 3 huge frags. The hat trick with the M4A1. All 3 headshots, and the score will be 15-14 going into the final round, Toss.
That's the big part of this. It is the final round, and Hackerpk have got squat. They are going to buy themselves whatever they can. I've seen a few deagles bought, but they got nothing left in that bank. And, well, the piggy bank is empty, and that means Hackerpk know that they're going to have to play this one amazingly, because it all rests on this round. If Dermy has been able to buy an AK there. Some of them got deagles, but we're going to make our way down with Hackerpk. They make their way towards the slower bomb site. They have entry. Hey, and Bale, 2 huge frags going forward as Tommy's going to make his way towards that bomb train. The rotation is called. Sakula and Alex charging on round. Ryu's watching their 6. We follow Alex as he makes his way to the back of that bomb site. Bomb is planted. He'll make his way slowly around. He can't spy himself anyone just yet. Aki comes through onto Ryu, and WNV have themselves a real opportunity now. Here comes Sakula, charging himself forward. He's going to grenade over to that right-hand side where he thinks one of them is. Aki picks himself up another. Going to make the entry the same way that T's did, but shot down by Tommy. There's Sakula in, and it's all on Tommy. 1. Tommy not going to get the second, and WMV will push in. Can they get this to fuse? You hear it ticking away. Tick, tick, tick.
A bomb has been defused, and we will go into overtime. Ladies and gentlemen, a tremendous comeback from WNV. First half deficit of 13-2, coming back to tie it up. We're going to take a quick break before we go into overtime. We'll be right back on Inside the Game, overtime, WNV versus Hacker.pk.
Okay, the game is about to restart, and here we go. Overtime, WNV taking on Hacker. We're going live in 4, 3, 2, and 1. This is it. WNV versus Hacker. We've had ourselves a reset. Jeff, you rejoin me now, and how does overtime work for someone that's never seen it in Counter-Strike?
All right. Well, the score of the first of the total match toss was 15-15. Now, the way overtime works is it's 3 rounds and 3 rounds, so it'll play. First person to 4 rounds wins. And the way they start out with is with $10,000. So starting out with $10,000 means that you can buy guns in the first round. And here we go. Toss, why don't you go ahead and take us inside the first round, as it looks like Hackerpk opening things up. As we know from statistics, that means that there's usually a very good chance after getting that first frag of a team winning that round. So Hackerpk starting things off strong here.
Yeah, they're going to put that bomb down grenade raining on in, though, as WNV now right under the cautious. Hacker will want to pick up as many rounds on their offense as they can. Jungle comes up big, picking up that frag. Solo's going to pull himself all the way back out of that bomb site. We look to Alex as Jungle's going to go in towards the bomb itself. Alex looking around underneath that train. Nothing moving for him just yet as he pulls himself back. He's going to sit himself down as Biggin is going to come through. Ryu opens up on Jungle. He on Biggin. He on another as well. It's Aki that goes down. Alex still standing. Ryu versus Alex, and Ryu will win the round for Hackerpk. And Hacker will get an oh-so-crucial round on their offense. They can only pick up 2 in the whole 15 rounds we just saw, and now they've got 1 out of the 3 they're about to play.
Well, yeah, Toss, I want to go back to something that we were talking about earlier. When they bought that partial buy round, that was a crucial round for Hackerpk, because we saw in the last round they weren't able to buy full guns. If they'd been able to buy full guns, I mean, look, they won that round. They're still able to be in this one. They're still beating WNV on some rounds. So if they'd been able to win that last round, it could have been crucial, and they might not have sent it to overtime. That may mean that Hackerpk still may lose this match because of that. So it could have been a crucial point in this match. I think it was. And here we go. Bale pushing out to the outside bomb site. Spots Alex, has about 10 seconds to get the frag, but waits way too long, and Alex is able to take him out. Biggin and Aki gonna follow up with 2 nice frags, leaving just Solo, and he left alive. WNV still able to buy, of course, the start money at $10,000. And Solo is going to be the last man standing here for Hackerpk with the bomb as he's facing off against 4 members of WNV. That's Biggin, Alex, Jungle, and Aki. Biggin going to be up in the sniper tower. Solo going to be right below it now, making his way over towards the ladder. Now ducking under the 5 train. Here he goes, making his way over towards the bomb train. And Biggin going to spot him any second now from the top sniper deck and take him out. There he is. Solo spotting him up there. Takes some damage from him. 91 HP. But Aki rotating out from counter-terrorist spawn. The nice call there by Aki, who was up in the tower, able to call that out. tell the teammate where he was, and WNV was able to take that round. We're all tied up at 1-1, and this one is a nail-biter toss.
Yeah, they've leveled it right back up to a 1-1 scoreline. And I'll tell you what, the pressure is on at these situations. It's these times where you have to pick these crucial rounds up. You noticed that you called that Galil call well on that last one. And it's decisions like that, decisions like the ones they're going to make in the next 4 rounds that will win and lose them this match and go on to win and lose them this championship. Solo's going to make his entry towards that bomb site. Alex and Bale exchanging a frag apiece. Termy comes forward, and Hacker have got themselves an advantage. Solo connects himself with a frag onto Bigon. Sakula answers back up onto Ryu, but man advantage to Hacker as Sakula's going to push himself. It's a 1-on-3, in fact. Sakula, last man standing, sitting himself right underneath that bomb train, looking around. He has Solo that's just bypassed him, and Sakula's thinking, hey, where the hell did they all go? He's going to make his way through the Z hallways and make his way forward! And Solo will connect with an AK headshot, and that'll be that. Hackerpk go into the half, 1-up, and they really now have themselves a great opportunity to progress.
Yeah, Hackerpk playing better on their T side than I saw them play in the regulation play. So Hackerpk stepping it up. Now they're back to their CT side where they dominated WNV. Toss, what do you think about that? I mean, what do you think that's going to mean to these guys going into this next few rounds, especially to WNV?
There's a huge mental block. You just lost 2 rounds on CT. That's going to be playing through your head for a long, long time. What the hell do you do in this situation? Well, you just got to buy it, and you just got to say, you know what? We win 3 rounds, we're going on. You just got to play it to the very best of your ability. You've got that block, you've got the whole mental situation, this being the World Cyber Games, this being the biggest tournament out there, but you have to get rid of that and just focus and go beyond the game.
All right, we are live in the second half of overtime, facing off WNV versus Hackerpk. We have begun. WNV will be on the terrorist side as the round restarts one more time. I don't know if that caught them off on the bye, but it looked like it restarted an extra round there, time, Stu. So we'll see what WNV is able to do on this first round. These are gun rounds, remember, though, so there will be no pistol round, and that's going to be important for WNV to see how they play this round. Following WNV now. Looks like they're sending 5 or 4 members to the inside bomb site, dropping down right now. Let's take a look at how Hacker's going to play it. Looks like they're going to rotate out from the Z halls right now. They got 3 rotating to the inside bomb site. Here comes WNV down the inside ramp, throwing down some smokes. They know that they're there now. Let's see if WNV goes for the bomb plant inside. Sakula with the opening frag onto Bale. Ryu with the off shot back onto Aki. And it looks like WNV will get the bomb planted at the inside bomb site right now. Sakula not going to be far away. Jungle now going to be watching the flank. We have Alex inside upper. He pushing up, takes out 1. Solo drops another. It's a 2 versus 4 right now. Termy going for the defuse. Jungle getting blown away by Solo. Ryu with the final off frag. And Hackerpk is reeling this one back in as they were on a slide there, Toss. But they are coming back here, and they are playing very well in this overtime. It's as if the pressure cooker of the overtime itself has made them play better.
Sensational stuff from Hackerpk there. They've got themselves up to 3. They need just 1 more, and you're very much right on the pressure cooker comment. You know, it's just built up, and Hacker are the one that are using this to their advantage. Hacker are the one that are pushing on now, and know that they can go a long, long way in this game if they can just pick up 1 more round. WNV are going to make themselves, well, they're going to go a little bit slower this time. They 1 for all and all for 1 in that last round as they charged on in, but now, as they slow things down, they're going to just hold off and wait inside. In fact, now they're going to go inside that Ivy walkway and charge on in. Big and going to lead the assault for them as Sakula opens up the fragging. Solo goes down. Ryu here picking up a frag apiece. Jungle's blind, I think, as he makes his way forward. He's going to edge his way through. Watches the dead bodies of his teammates going forward now. He hasn't landed the shot. He may get up down. He's going to wait. Jungle sits. Aki opens up on a Bale. He's going to come forward. There's Jungle. Great headshot. Ryu down. He going forward. It's a 2-on-1 situation as Alex and Jungle make their way towards this bomb site. Termy of Hacker is the last man standing, and Jungle may well be able to put that bomb down. Sorry, Alex may well be able to put that bomb down. Jungle's pushed back to CT spawn. Termy is going to join him, and Alex is going to join him. And they put this bomb down right in the right spot. Termy with such a difficult shot to make as he's got only a pixel to hit. He's going to get grenaded down by Jungle, and WMV are back in business one more time. And this, once again, is a crucial, crucial round.
Is it going to be a win for Hackerpk here, Toss, or are we going to go to double overtime? We will have to see. I think it would be fitting if we do go to double overtime, of course, to play it on the maps, too. Which one is that?
Sorry?
You know which map we have to go to if we play it in a second overtime?
No, I didn't know that.
Kabul.
your favorite, and
My
Daryl's favorite.
And Daryl's favorite. So anyway, let's follow Hackerpk right now. Still playing on the counter-terrorist side. WNV looks like they're sending 3 members towards the Ivy alleyway, laying down some smoke there. Aki going to be in the apartments. Jungle going to be watching that middle area. Following Biggin now. Looks like they're going to launch some smoke over into the Ivy alley again, tossing out some nades. Beautiful nade frag at the end of that last round, I wanted to comment, by the way. And nicely done and executed by WNV. I think they're still in this one toss. I think we're going to see double overtime here. If WNV can hit their shots in this round, obviously, we will see that double OT. So following Hackerpk right now, looks like they're pressing up towards that Ivy alley. Bale and Solo just around the corner as 4 members of WNV now over there. Looks like Alex with the bomb is rotating back away as WNV is ready to press out from the Ivy alley. Jungle with the off frag, opening things up on the Solo, but Bale peeking, taking down 1. He's going to back off now. Whether he'll peek again, it would be a mistake. Biggin has that gun trained right on where Bale was, so Bale going to back off and wait right around the corner. He may try some spamming. That would be a smart thing to do, although he is not doing it. Jungle and Biggin still over by the Ivy alley. We are looking at a 4-on-4 situation. We have Termi, Bale, he, and Ryu left alive for Hackerpk as here comes WNV. They're coming out of the Ivy alley. Biggin takes down 1 Aki as well. Termi going to get a frag in there before he goes down. It's going to be left up to he and Ryu for Hackerpk to try and claim this victory as Ryu with the off. Can Ryu perform as we've seen him perform before? He offs 1. Biggin coming around from behind and counter-terrorist spawn. He's on the flank. He takes out Jungle. Could this be the victory for Hackerpk? Oh, looks like Biggin coming from behind on Ryu. He takes out Ryu. He grabs the bomb. He is all the way over on the other side of the map. He's all the way over in Ivy alley. As the clock ticks down, the clock will reset, and there is no time for WNV as Hackerpk will claim the victory, I believe.